So one of the challenges is clarity, and it happens in every signer's, every professional signer's career. Is there's a point where they're doing, they're getting all the signs and trying to be as natural as possible, because you have to do that to get the grammar and get the facial expressions and all of that together. But then we have to go back to the clarity of a presentation, of correct pronunciation, things like the enunciation. So the difference between saying in English bye-bye versus goodbye is something that we want to pursue, especially in interpreting or theater or any kind of presentational thing. As a teacher, I have to be very clear with how I present signs so that they're seeing the complete sign from start to finish, and it's not just sort of sloppy. It's one of the hard things why knowing ASL isn't enough to teach it effectively. There are lots of people who know English but can't teach it because they don't know all those little rules or can't enunciate them or produce them. So the difference between signing as opposed to, so each sign is in the first version was there, but hard to see where they start and stop, and hard to see what the exact hand movement is and all the facial expressions. Where the second version, it was much clearer. Each sign is clear, 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 clear. So all the same stuff of like moving from side to side versus, so same content, but just pronounced more clearly. I get a lot of hassle from people I meet or from students who ask if I have an accent, and it's simply because I enunciate everything to be more clearly, to be more clearly, to be more clear, so that the misunderstanding is usually in the message, not in the production, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So I'm trying to think. Just a little bit more clarity. The videos are fine. I mean, I think you could submit them right now. You could submit it right now and it would be fine. I just think that the one note I would give is take your time. That's the first step. There's no rush, you know. Just to be more clear then, it ends up being, I don't know, in some ways people end up just signing with their wrists as opposed to their whole arm. So I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that's a little bit more clear. All right.